play Never Have I Ever with me.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Let's
Welcome,
go.
legends. This is News and Rings, bringing you non-stop WWE news, match results, and inside scoops. Hit subscribe and let's dive straight in. The steel chair connects with Bronson Reed's skull, and the entire arena goes silent. Not quiet, silent. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, saw this coming. Bron Breakker stands over his former ally, his former brother, his former tag partner, with that chair still raised high above his head. And the look on his face isn't guilt. It isn't confusion. It's pure, calculated anger. As Bronson Reed collapses to the mat, the reality sets in for everyone watching. This wasn't a mistake. This wasn't a spur-of-the-moment outburst. This was planned. This was personal. And just like that, one of the most dominant brotherhoods on Raw, the team that crushed everything in their path, just shattered right in front of our eyes. A brotherhood built on destruction. For months, Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker ruled Raw's tag team division. They weren't just winning, they were dominating. Opponents weren't leaving the ring, they were leaving on stretchers. The Creed brothers, Alpha Academy, New Day.
Hello, champions. You're tuned into Hell Turn Inside, where WWE passion never stops. Subscribe now and let's powerbomb through the latest updates. 2 weeks ago on SmackDown, a shocking mystery stunned WWE fans when Jacob Fatu was discovered unconscious backstage following a brutal ambush. While the attack was part of an on-screen storyline, it was presented so convincingly that it instantly raised speculation and emotional investment from viewers. The camera showed Fatu surrounded by medical officials and security personnel as he was assisted onto a stretcher, his return timeline uncertain. This mysterious incident led to a wave of online debate as fans questioned who was responsible and why Fatu had been targeted. The unanswered questions added intrigue to SmackDown's developing faction conflict and positioned Fatu at the center of one of WWE's most captivating storylines in recent months. Jacob Fatu's rising momentum halted suddenly. Before the backstage attack, Jacob Fatu had been gaining strong momentum on SmackDown. His presence as a fierce competitor with unmatched intensity caught the audience's attention quickly. He had become entangled in tension with Solo Sikoa's group and the rising faction known as the MFD. WWE used the sudden attack to pause his rise and build sympathy around him, painting him as a warrior unjustly halted in his journey. Reports outside the storyline suggested that Fatu stepped away from television briefly due to minor dental procedures. But WWE capitalized on this pause by crafting a dramatic disappearance angle that strengthened his character, building suspense through silence and storytelling. One of the most effective aspects of this angle was the silence that followed. WWE aired video recaps of the attack, replaying the moment Fatu was found left backstage without explanation. These packages included dramatic lighting and slow-motion replays to enhance the emotional impact. Commentary teams highlighted Fatu's strength and questioned the attacker's motive. This silence added tension, leaving fans frustrated yet captivated as they waited for answers. WWE used this gap to amplify speculation online, where theories began circulating on forums and social media regarding who attacked Jacob Fatu and why. Connection to Jimmy Uso and the Bloodline Legacy. Jacob Fatu's story is not isolated. It connects deeply with the Bloodline legacy and the evolving war surrounding it. Earlier in the year, Fatu found himself at odds with different branches of the Bloodline, sometimes aligning with them and sometimes opposing them. Jimmy Uso had also been navigating his own struggle, torn between loyalty to family tradition and choosing his own path. The two found common ground in their battles against Solo Sikoa's emerging dominance. Jimmy and Fatu had teamed briefly before the attack, hinting at a deeper alliance in development. WWE used the attack as a catalyst to unite both men, allowing their arcs to merge at the right emotional moment. A powerful return that electrified SmackDown. When Jacob Fatu finally returned to SmackDown, it became one of the most memorable moments in recent months. The arena lights dimmed and the music hit, signaling his dramatic comeback. Instead of appearing alone, Fatu walked out beside Jimmy Uso, forming a powerful and symbolic alliance. The live crowd erupted in excitement as the commentary team emphasized Fatu's determination to seek justice. This moment did not feel like a simple return. It was a declaration of war. The storyline acknowledged Fatu's physical recovery and used it to drive a story based on resilience, revenge, and unity. The mystery behind the attack. Every compelling wrestling story needs a mystery, and this angle delivers exactly that. The identity of the attacker remains unknown, and WWE has been carefully planting clues without revealing too much. Backstage camera angles show glimpses of shadows, hidden figures, and suspicious movements. Commentary teams mention new clues each week and speculate about potential suspects. Online fans have suggested various names, from Solo Sikoa's faction to other rivals who may want Fatu eliminated. The uncertainty surrounding the attacker keeps viewers guessing and discussing the storyline across social media and fan forums. Future storyline possibilities. The mystery attack opens the door to multiple storyline directions. One possibility is a high-stakes singles match between Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa, perhaps with a no disqualification stipulation to fit the personal nature of their conflict. Another possibility is continued tag team warfare, with Fatu and Jimmy Uso taking on combinations of the MFD and their allies. There is also potential for dramatic promo exchanges in which each side questions loyalty and respect. The storyline could culminate in a major pay-per-view event where the attacker is finally revealed, creating a massive shock moment. Jacob Fatu's character transformation. Jacob Fatu's return marks a turning point in his WWE career. Once seen primarily as a dominant force of nature, his character is now being developed with more emotional complexity. WWE is positioning him as a resilient competitor who fights through pain rather than relying only on brute strength. His promos may soon reflect deeper motivation, speaking about betrayal, survival,